Hello, everybody. I'm very exhausted because I just recorded a 20-minute long update video, and then I realized that it wasn't recording my audio at all, which made me very, very mad. So, hi, welcome to this update video that I'm making for this week's weekly video. And I'm going to talk about things that may or may not make you angry at me. Okay, like I said, this is going to be an update video. This is unscripted as well. I don't have like a sheet off to the side that's telling me like you need to talk about this, this, and this. I'm just going to say what's at the top of my head, and we're gonna talk about it for a bit. So, one of the updates. This is obviously a channel update. This has nothing to do with Twitter. Twitter is another beast of its own. I will probably talk about Twitter around the end of this video, but today we're mostly going to focus on the YouTube channel. So let's talk about the things that have not received like many updates throughout the year of like 2020 and even 2021. And that's been the Blackenstains Chapter 2 and General Awesomeness interviews. And the reason why I haven't talked about those is actually because I'm canceling the Blackenstains. And I'm sorry. I know I probably just shot someone in the heart when I said that, but I have my reasons. I have reasons, and I'm going to discuss those reasons right now. The main reason I'm canceling the series is obvious because I'm out of ideas. I don't know what to do with the series next. And I'm going to, again, explain why. I try to write. Again, the whole process of writing the series is, well, when I was writing it, the series anyway, I'm not writing it anymore, was that I would write a script, send it off to a friend, and ask them, hey, what do you think about the script? And if they said yes, they would be like, okay, send it back. And then I would, like, animate or animatic it, essentially. And then I would finish it. But I decided that I'm not going to continue Chapter 2 nor the series in general because I've tried 6 times to write a script for Chapter 2 and nothing worked. Every time I would try, I would get like halfway through and say, this sucks, no one's gonna like this, I despise what I've written here. And I tried 6 times. And the last time I tried, I actually thought I was getting somewhere. I actually thought, hey, this script's actually pretty good. Maybe we actually have something here. Newsflash, it didn't end well. I got again, 5 pages in, and I said, I'm not having fun with this anymore. And that's another reason. I'm not having fun with it. Chapter 1 took me a month to make. Had 140 pages of straight up copy paper scanned into my computer. I painted every single one of those frames, edited them all in Movie Maker, and then just published it on YouTube on the channel's 1-year anniversary date. You can imagine why I'm pretty skeptical in Chapter 2, because I wanted Chapter 2 to be even bigger than Chapter 1 was. I would assume that everyone who makes a series wants their next video to be better than the last, because obviously they want to prove themselves, but Chapter 2 is never coming out. Nor is Chapter 3, 4, 5, or how many chapters I was originally even planning to have for the series. They're not coming out. Never. Probably never. If I ever return to it, it'll be a long, long time from now, and maybe when I have better stuff to make it. But for now, it's canceled. And I'm sorry, there's more reasons why it's canceled. Another one being Sugar's gone, and retconning her out of the story is an absolute pain. Not because it's an emotional pain, but it's an actual pain to be like, well, how is she gone from the story in general? What did Damien do? Did he kill her? Again, that's not what happens, because Chapter 2 doesn't exist anymore. So, first off, I am not deleting the video. The original video will remain on the channel probably forever, as well as the teaser videos, because I had a lot of fun making those teaser videos with my friends. And to all my friends who did do that, thank you for lending me your voice, and I learned how to edit them better. And I even remastered the first original teaser for the Blackenstains one day, because I was like, hey, I learned how to do this. Why don't we do it because it's fun. Can I confirm that there will be more teaser remasters? Maybe if one day I get really, really bored and just like, you know what, let's find those old files and then just make a new video with them. Because that's what I did with the Black and Saints Chapter 1 teaser. Because I didn't have the original file, so I just took the file I had from YouTube and I just fixed it. That's all I did. So, Chapter 2 in the series is canceled. I'm also renaming the first episode to just The Black and Stains because there is nothing else. So, I don't want to be letting people be like, oh, is there a Chapter 2 coming out? Nope. No Chapter 2. The series started here, and it's ending here. So, if you supported The Black and Stains when it came out, I thank you. Thank you for supporting something that I thought wouldn't get far. It did get far. But this is where it's going to end. So, thank you again, and I hope that you all can understand why I'm doing this. Now, let's move on to General Awesomeness interviews. Series is not canceled. I am not canceling the series because I actually think I can do the series. And I'm slowing it down, though, and it's postponed for now. Now, why am I postponing this series? And it's another it's another reason why I canceled the Black and Saints chapter 2 and the series as a whole. I don't have time. I don't have time to make it at this moment. The only times I ever have off are the weekends, and even then that's like 2 to 3 days. And you could argue with the fact that you can edit a video, you could record a video one day, edit it the next day, and then even have a day off. But again, I should also preference I go to school the rest of that week. And that drains me. That drains me creatively, and it drains me in general. I just don't like it. To this day, I just despise school. The only class I actually like in school, again, is art. And I literally dislike every other class. It's not the teachers that make it bad. It's just I don't want to be at school. I want to be here making content, drawing all day long. But probably that's not going to happen because obviously I have to go to school whether I like it or not, even though I really, really don't like it. So that's another reason why I'm canceling the Black and Saints Chapter 2, but postponing this series. And another reason why I'm also shortening it is because, again, time. During the summer, I will probably have more than enough time to edit and record for those videos in particular. And I probably will. But I'm also shortening it from 10 episodes. I've never said this publicly. There originally was going to be 10 episodes, but I decided to shorten to 5 because then we only have 4 left. 4. That's the number 4. 4 left to go. We only have 4 left to go. And again, it's because 4. I want there to be 5 episodes of the series, and that's where it'll end. 5 episodes. They're easier to edit than the Black and Saints because I just said Black and Saints took me a month. I was able to not only edit that first video of General Awesomeness Plays in 2 days, but also when my computer broke. My computer broke when I was editing that video, and I actually managed to finish editing it on that broken computer, which I'm still using. It's still broken slightly. I mean, the USB drives don't work as usual. I mean, that's what I'm using to power this mic, but it works. And if I can record videos and it can play games, then I say it's still functioning to this day. But again, it's still postponed probably till this summer. Probably and most likely because that's when I'll have the most time and all that stuff. So stay tuned for more General Awesomeness interviews content because we're only going to do 4 more episodes of the series and then I'm going to call it quits because I hate doing sub-series. I learned very early on from doing I learned very on from doing all that stuff that I disliked doing sub-series. It's annoying, and I just want to do the one thing the channel was set out to do. Make music. Not make music. It was never made to make music. It was made to Let's Plays. That's the main thing. And that's where we're going to get off to next. The Let's Plays. They're coming. They're coming. They're still on the way to this day. But when will they be coming? Probably this month, more than likely this month, if things go the way I plan. Because I do plan to do more videos. I even tried to do a Five Nights at Freddy's Let's Play for this channel. And when I heard the video back, you could barely hear me as usual, because apparently my recorder doesn't have an option to turn down the recordings of the game's audio down, only mine. And I turned that sucker way up for Five Nights at Freddy's, and you could still barely hear me. So there was only like one option, there was only two options at that point, and either one was going to be an absolute pain. Either one, I turned the game's audio completely off, meaning that you would only hear me, and maybe even the jump scares if they were loud enough, meaning I'd have to crank up the volume on my computer, or I would have to record my audio off to the side, and then record the video on top of it. And I tried to even do that with Henry Stickmin, and every time I would try to do that, it would always screw up, and that's why I never recorded that video and finished it, because every time it would screw up somehow because the audio was just delayed that 1 millisecond. And it just made me agitated. And that's why, that's the biggest pain. And another reason for this is because I want a better computer. And that's the main problem. My computer is garbage. It's a 2012 laptop. That should speak for itself. And I just need a new one at this point. So Let's Plays are still coming. I don't know what I'm going to do. I want to get a capture card for my Xbox One so I can do Let's Plays, because I'm having lots of fun playing the games on my Xbox One. I just finished playing the entirety of the BioShock collection for my Xbox One. That was the most fun I think I've ever had in a video game in a long time, including a first-person shooter game, nonetheless. The last first-person shooter game that I actually played that was new for me was Fallout 4, like last year. And I was like, this game's fine. I wouldn't say it's like breathtaking. Then I played BioShock, and that game blew me out of the water. I played Infinite as well, and I'm not sure where people stand with all these games, like which game's better and all that stuff. But I really liked Infinite. I didn't like it as much as 1 or 2, but I liked Infinite for what it was. And I do have the DLCs that expand upon the lore of the game overall, and I will give those DLCs a playthrough. Not on the channel, because I don't have a capture card yet. But when I actually get one, well, maybe years later when the game's pretty old and maybe it's hitting an anniversary date, who knows? Maybe we'll go back and we'll play those games for funsies. But for now, Let's Plays are probably coming out this month. No promises, though, because things happen here on General Hospice Place. And now I want to finish this off with music covers. They're also still coming. I haven't quit. I took a year-long break from them because I was not having fun with them. And those are the most cringy videos on my channel. Even though the last one I did, I like how the first and the last music videos I ever did are the two most popular videos on my channel to date. And I hate them. Because I hate the bendy one because I drew that all for the first time. That was very much the first digital art thing I've ever done in my life. And I hate that video. It is the worst video I think I've ever made. And that's including General Awesomeness Origins collection. Yeah, if you didn't know, back when I realized that those old videos were turning like 3 years old at the time, I was like, I'll go preserve those forever on the main channel. That way people can have a look back. And then I realized, like a few months later, YouTube updated their policy, essentially saying, if you didn't upload this in time, they're essentially going to remove your content. And now I'm happy that I was actually able to preserve those videos forever on the channel, because obviously I'm going to keep updating this channel every now and then. So the Origins collection will remain on the channel forever. The music covers, even the bad ones, are going to remain on the channel forever unless I just find them really, really bad. And the music covers are still coming along. I've tried to make them, but I think they're going to have to wait a little bit longer. I can't confirm if they'll come out this month, the next month, or the month after that. But for now, they are currently on hold, just like a lot of the content. Like, everything outside Let's Plays is either canceled or on a hold. And again, time is the main reason. I don't have time to record Let's Plays because, again, I don't live in my own house. And people get mad at me when I literally say a word that includes a singing word, and it's just hard. And plus, I don't have the best equipment. I literally use Audacity and this microphone to record music, and then I use Movie Maker to make the videos for it. And then sometimes my Xbox, depending on what games I use, because again, I can use the Xbox Live DVR feature. But besides that, music others are on hold again, and Let's Plays are still in their works. So yeah, I think that's about it. I'm going to try my best to get new equipment for the channel. It probably will take a while before anything happens outside tech-wise, because right now we're just stuck with what we got. And I hope that you all can understand why I'm canceling the Black and Stains and why I'm postponing a lot of other things, and other things are moving slowly. And hopefully you can enjoy the content I'm making, like the meme videos. Those have been kind of fun to make. I honestly did not think those videos would be the things that keep the channel alive, and not to mention the things that have been keeping the channel growing. I think that's a good way to end this off, by how much we've grown over this 1 month. Right when Christmas rolled around, we hit 200 subscribers. Not only did we hit my goal for 2020, we hit it twice. We hit 200 subs before 2020 end, and I was very happy. And now I'm at 230 subs. My goal for this year is only to hit 300. We're literally almost there. We're almost there. And the month this video is going out is pretty much over. We literally are almost halfway there, and it's only been a month. That should tell you how happy I am that this channel is growing, and I am happy that my work is actually kind of paying off for once, and that the channel is doing well. And I hope that you, whoever's watching this video, saw it and said, hey, that guy who's talking to me, he's pretty cool. Why don't I sub to his channel? That would be pretty nice of you. And I'd say, hey, thanks. I probably won't say your name out loud, but thanks. So thank you all for watching this update video. If you liked it, click like and subscribe down below. Follow me on Twitter, because I update a lot on Twitter. I talk a lot more on Twitter, so follow me there. And if you want to see more content, you can always just say what you want to see, because that honestly helps a lot more, rather than me just guessing what you all want. Because again, with the meme videos, I just follow trends, because I'm like, ooh, what's the meme this week? Because there's always a new meme. Like, I even tried to edit a Grubhub ad meme, and I hated that, and I didn't release it, and nor did I even get far with it. So thank you all for watching, and I hope that you all have a good day, and I'll see you all next time here at ChannelUpdate Plays, probably next week for another video. So bye-bye. Oh, wait, why did I say bye-bye? I mean goodbye. I was thinking Markiplier right there. Goodbye.